Welcome back to SpectraCam, where we dive deep into the themes and connections that make cinema so fascinating. Today we're exploring a particularly chilling concept: what happens when characters come face to face with their own mortality. We've selected 5 films from our library that all share this common thread: characters who are literally racing against their final destination. These aren't just horror movies, they're survival stories that ask profound questions about fate, free will, and human resilience. Let's start with the most obvious entry, Final Destination 2. This 2003 sequel to the surprise horror hit takes the original's premise and amplifies it. Here, death isn't just a force of nature, it's a meticulous creative designer with a twisted sense of humor. What makes Final Destination 2 so compelling isn't just the elaborate death sequences, though those are certainly memorable. It's the psychological terror of knowing that no matter what you do, death has a plan for you. The characters aren't just fighting to survive, they're fighting against the very concept of fate itself. 8 years later, Final Destination 5 arrived with a surprising twist. The prequel that actually enhanced the mythology, this film introduces the concept that if you take someone else's life, you can claim their remaining years. Suddenly, survival isn't just about avoiding death, it's about becoming death's agent. The moral complexity of Final Destination 5 raises fascinating questions. What would you do to survive? Would you sacrifice others? The film doesn't provide easy answers, but it forces both characters and viewers to confront uncomfortable truths about human nature when faced with certain death. Now let's shift genres with The Running Man. This 1987 Arnold Schwarzenegger classic presents a different kind of Final Destination, the gladiatorial arena of a dystopian game show where contestants literally run for their lives. In The Running Man, the final destination isn't an abstract force of nature. It's a system designed to entertain the masses through violence. Ben Richards isn't just fighting individual stalkers. He's fighting an entire society that has normalized death as entertainment. What's particularly interesting about The Running Man is how it frames survival as rebellion. By refusing to die according to the system's schedule, Richards becomes a symbol of resistance. His final destination becomes his ultimate triumph. Next, we have Escape Plan, the 2013 action thriller starring Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Here, the final destination isn't death itself, but a prison designed to be inescapable, a living death for those trapped within. Ray Breslin's entire career is built around finding flaws in prison security, but the tomb presents his ultimate challenge. This isn't just about physical survival, it's about maintaining one's identity and purpose when the system is designed to break you. The prison and escape plan represents a particularly cruel final destination. Not immediate death, but the slow erosion of self. Breslin's struggle isn't just to escape, but to prove that no system is perfect, and no destination is truly final if you refuse to accept it. Finally, we have The Bone Collector, the 1999 thriller starring Denzel Washington and Angelina Jolie. Here, the final destination takes a different form. A serial killer's meticulously planned murders, each victim brought to their end through elaborate symbolic means. Lincoln Rhymes' quadriplegia adds another layer to the theme. He's already faced what many would consider a final destination: a life completely changed by accident. Yet he uses his mind to race against time, trying to prevent others from reaching their premature ends. What connects all these films is their exploration of agency in the face of inevitability. Whether it's death's design, a dystopian system, in an inescapable prison, or a serial killer's plan, these characters refuse to accept their assigned final destinations. They fight, they adapt, they rebel, and in doing so, they redefine what survival means. These movies remind us that while we all have a final destination, the journey and how we face it is what truly matters. What do you think about these films? Do you have other movies in mind where characters face their final destinations in compelling ways? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this analysis, be sure to like this video and subscribe to SpectraCam for more deep dives into movie themes and connections. Hit that notification bell so you never miss when we explore another fascinating cinematic concept. Thanks for watching,